Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys your daily message. So just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. Everything will be listed down below. Today's Organite is called Trust Your Vibes. So we're going to get started with my Oracle of Chance deck right now. All of my decks are on sale for 10% off in my Etsy shop. All right, what does Spirit want us to know today? We have roots. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground, okay? So sometimes we might get carried away with our imaginations or fantasies or whatever, and it's okay to dream, but sometimes those things can start wreaking havoc in our lives. And so I feel like if some of you guys have been kind of floating around, feeling really unstable, it is time to actually take your feet and put them on the ground. Maybe even going outside and just letting your feet touch some water or maybe some dirt or just the cement or something like that, or just even spending time in nature will really, really help to ground your energy. So there's this major grounding that needs to take place in your energy field. All right, so we're going to go into this deck here, which is called the Alchemical Tarot. So let's see what this situation has to do with this need for us to ground ourselves. Why is this coming up? Ooh, we have the Queen of Staffs, which is the Queen of Wands energy, you guys. What I'm getting here is that you guys are worth more than you know. The Queen of Wands really values herself. The Queen of Wands, Queen of Quans. I don't know why I want to say that. Queen of Wands is kind of like a badass energy, very confident, doesn't chase after anything. I mean, she's headstrong and she goes after what she wants, but it's not out of desperation or need. It is because she is driven and confident in her endeavors. So this to me tells me that if there's a situation in your guys' lives where you don't feel like you have a lot of confidence and you are, spreading your energy too thin, this might be a time for you to get grounded so that way you can step back into your power, step back into your, like that powerhouse confident side of yourself, because you are truly the Queen of Wands. That's what that card is telling me. Okay. So let's go ahead and get another card and see what else this situation is about. Ooh, yeah, the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is kind of a gloomy card. It's a little depressed, a little melancholy. We're kind of thinking about the past. We're feeling, some of us could be feeling sorry for ourselves, or some of us are just feeling so sad because we've experienced a lot of disappointment in our lives. And so it's kind of hard to remain the Queen of Wands when we feel so crummy. So I just feel like this is Spirit's way of telling us here, there are no quick fixes in life, but there are things that we can do to kind of gain a little bit more balance. So that way we can get centered and we can start to, get things cleared up in our minds on how we're going to execute our next steps, or how we're going to kind of pull ourselves back up, out of a crappy situation or depression or whatever that might be. So that's why we have that spend time in nature, go outside, go outdoors, get grounded in your energy. So sometimes when we are sad or depressed, we ruminate over and over again about the past. We think about it. We listen to music and sad songs, things that make us think about those things that we feel very sad about or disappointed. Spirit is saying here that it's time for us to stop doing this to ourselves, stop listening to that song over and over again, stop watching that movie over and over again, stop watching someone's social media, stop looking at pictures. It's time for us to step back into our power, and those particular behaviors are not really empowering us at this time. So staying stuck in the past, or this could even be an indication too that if you have experienced some sort of injustice, crying about it and thinking about it and complaining about it 24/7 isn't going to change it. It's not going to fix it. All it's going to do is disempower you and make you feel more powerless and out of control. So I know that doesn't sound like, oh, that's just such a great thing. Let me step outside and all of a sudden my head will change. Why not try it? Why not try it? Why not change a pattern or change a behavior today to see how that changes things? That's what I'm getting here. It's just that simple is what Spirit's telling me. It's just that simple to make a small change that will make a huge difference in the way that you feel or the way that you're experiencing a problem right now. That's very interesting. So let's go ahead and move forward into another message. What else do we need to know? Mask. Things that have been hidden will soon be revealed. So when it came to that injustice, as some of you guys have been dealing with the situation where something happened, it wasn't fair, it wasn't right, and this is what you're sad and depressed about, something is going to change in that situation. But it won't be while you're while you're waiting on it to happen. It never seems to work that way. Whenever we seem to try to fight for justice in some situations, or we're waiting for somebody to get theirs, or we're waiting for somebody to return, etc. It's almost like it works in the opposite. So instead, what you're being asked to do is focus elsewhere, focus on grounding your energy, kind of pull yourself out of that wishy-washy, all over the place energy, because it's certainly not making you feel good or empowered. And just trust and have faith, which is why I feel like sometimes I am guided to select certain organites, the Trust Your Vibes organite. This just reminds me that we do need to trust. Sometimes we can't see things. So there's certain things that we're not seeing right now. And those things will be revealed with time. Okay? So just trust and have faith that all will be well and that justice will be served, or that something will be revealed to you, even if it's not being revealed to you right now, that will make sense to you later. Sometimes things just have to run their course is what I'm getting here. All right, let's go ahead and get some more tarot cards. We have the Six of Pentacles. You know, this really does tell me here that you are due for something, okay? So this is a payoff for you. This is something that's being offered to you in the future. So something will soon be offered to you in the form of a solution. It could be justice. It could be an apology. But whatever you can't see right now, really try not to get lost in that. And really try to instead just trust that something is going to clear up or be revealed or make sense in time. That's the message. The Chariot. The Chariot means movement forward, victory, and success. So I do know that life will carry on. Life will continue to move forward. And that is the unfortunate thing about life. When tragedy strikes and things happen, life still carries on. Life still continues all around you, you know? So we are being asked, obviously after a period of suffering and mourning and things like that with things that happen to us, at some point we've got to carry on. At some point we have to get amongst the living again. At some point we have to, we have to carry on. And that's what Spirit is asking you to do. Spirit is asking you to carry on with your life. Things such as karma and justice and all these things, as you move through life and carry on, things will be worked out and revealed as you're moving forward. It's less likely to happen when you're sitting around praying and hoping that things would be different, or staying stuck or drowning in the misery or sadness of the past. Things usually aren't going to change when we're in that situation or when we're in that energy. It usually means when we start to choose ourselves, choose life, choose to empower ourselves, choose to help ourselves. That seems to be when things start to turn around. That's just what I'm seeing in this reading today. So I don't know what's going on for some of you guys out there, but let me tell you something. Life has definitely been difficult for a lot of people I know, including myself. And so this to me is a good reminder for me as well, as at some point something's got to give, but it's going to be when I'm helping myself, not when I'm sitting in my bed and crying about it. Okay? Just unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. And it just makes us feel worse in the end. I mean, allow yourself permission to grieve. Absolutely, we do need to do that. But you guys are going to know whether you're in a pattern of just continuously, allowing these things to get to you and get you down and take away from your ability to live your life to the fullest. You're going to know. And if you're tired of doing that, this is asking you to move forward, and you will have more victory and success, and assistance will come to you, and things will be revealed to you because you're out amongst the living. You're living your life. You're pushing through. And, it's kind of like that saying, God helps those who help themselves. It's like the universe will assist you if you assist yourself. The universe is here for us to co-create with, but we can't co-create with spirit. Things aren't going to happen to us if we're not participating in the game of life. That's what I have for you today, you guys. Hope that you enjoyed it. Hope it resonated. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.